Now the final of the men's 5,000, 12.5 laps. John Doherty of Ireland, Stefano Mei of Italy, John Ngugi of Kenya, Jack Buckner of Great Britain, Pascal Thiebaut of France, Jose Regalo of Portugal is not there. Sidney Maree of the United States, Dieter Baumann of West Germany, Yobes Ondieki of Kenya, Paul Arpin of France, Hansjörg Kunze of East Germany, Gary Staines of Great Britain, Jonny Danielsson of Sweden, Domingos Castro of Portugal, and Evgeni Ignatov of Bulgaria. The field scheduled for 15, it is 14, as Regalo is not there, and Sidney Maree going for the gold, and that is his wife, Lisa. And there is Sidney. Number 664 is John Ngugi of Kenya. It will come down to a race between those two men. .5 laps on a warm Saturday afternoon in Seoul, Korea. Dieter Baumann takes it out. Stefano Mei, number 593, is there, and so Mei will set the lead. And it was we were incorrect. The information we had is that Regalo would not be in the race, and yet there he is, and he is running second.
It would have changed the complexion of this race, Charlie, because Regalo had the fastest time in the world coming into this event at 5,000 meters, 13 minutes 15 seconds. But Sidney Maree also had run 13 minutes and 15 seconds and a few tenths slower. So this field is really a very, very close field.
It is Stefano Mei, Regalo, Staines, Ignatov, Dieter Baumann, Hansjörg Kunze of East Germany. These are the top six as they now start to string out.
In 66 seconds for the first 400 meters. So immediately it's a tactical race. They would just jog along for a while, sort things out, let people get into position. As we've seen so often, you have to stay out of trouble in these kind of races. And the best place to be when it's this slow is either leading or at the back of the pack.
Saida Wida with the world record of 12:58 and change. The Olympic record is Saida Wida. He's the defending champion in this event. Sidney Maree holds the American record at 5,000. And now, Evgeni Ignatov of Bulgaria takes the lead, and he's going to pick the pace up.
He almost had no choice. They literally came to a crawl at the end of the straightaway, so Ignatov decided it was too slow. He's going to pick it up, but it's still a tactical race. He is not trying to break away. He's just upping the pace because he's uncomfortable running slow.
So it is Ignatov setting the pace. Regalo goes with him, and Domingos Castro of Portugal, one of a pair of twins. His brother did not make it through. They are the top three, as now we will begin to sort them out. And dropping back is Sidney Maree. So right now he is not a factor in the race and is, maybe almost 20 meters behind the leader.
And now he's moving again. He just got caught off guard a little bit, I think, when everybody stretched it out. But he's responding. As long as he's responding.
And here comes John Ngugi, and he takes the lead, 664. And you saw Sidney Maree, number 1106, beginning to move up. So he's now back into the race. 10 laps to go. We'll be back in a moment.
This NBC Sports presentation of the games of the 24th Olympiad is brought to you.
As we come back with just under 7.5 laps to go, John Ngugi has made the break. He's out in front by almost 40 meters, maybe 50 by now. Let's go back, and here is the break.
He took the lead, started to press. People let him go and get a little bit of a gap, and then down the back straightaway, he just started to go at about 60-second pace or faster. He's running 4-minute mile pace right here at the third lap of the 5,000 meters, which is a 12.5 lap race. And you can see the gap develop very quickly. I timed him for the one lap. He ran about 60 seconds. The second lap, he ran about 62 seconds. So he was about 2 minutes and 2 seconds for 800 meters. And if he doesn't fade, he has won this race.
We're back live. John Ngugi with the lead. Then is John Doherty of Ireland, Gary Staines of Great Britain, Sidney Maree of the United States, Regalo of Portugal, Castro of Portugal, Ondieki of Kenya, Ignatov of Bulgaria, Baumann of West Germany, Buckner of Great Britain, Thiebaut of France, Mei of Italy, Kunze of East Germany, Danielsson of Sweden, and Arpin of France.
And you have to think he's gone awfully early, and he ran very hard when he made the break. It's just a question of, can he recover? He is now going more slowly than he was when he made his break. He just has to hope that he can recover and start running a little faster before they catch him. And the second pack is now praying. They're saying, will he come back? Will he come back? And his tempo seems to have slowed. He ran 69 seconds for that 400 meters, so he slowed down. But the second pack is about 6 seconds back.
And in that second pack, John Doherty is leading it. Regalo is second. Staines is third. And Sidney Maree is fourth in that pack. In reality, fifth, because again, John Ngugi is out now 50 meters. Yes, he is 50 meters out in front of the pack.
And you look at him here and you say he must be tired, but this man is also very strong. He's won the World Cross Country Championships 3 times. He's very fit. He's used to running when he's tired the way you have to in cross country. So he is a front runner. He's used to running in the front, and there's a very good chance he's trained to do this.
And he's used to running in the heat, and this is a bit of a muggy day.
So he has all the advantage now. As long as he can run only a half a second slower than everybody else in the field, he is going to win this race, and they're really making a charge. He must be hurting, though, because he's really starting to look around.
5 laps to go. 5 to go in the 5,000.
That was a 64-second lap. And he's still about 5 seconds ahead, but they're closing a little bit.
John Ngugi of Kenya with the lead. Domingos Castro of Portugal, a distant second, leading the pack with Doherty, Ondieki, Maree, Baumann, Buckner, and Ignatov. And Regalo has dropped out. We'll be back in just a moment. We are back at Olympic Stadium. John Ngugi is still leading, but Domingos Castro of Portugal has taken off after him, and then John Doherty and Sidney Maree at the top of what is now the pack. Baumann moves in front of Maree, then is Buckner, Ignatov, and Kunze. They are the only ones that can possibly challenge. And here's the leader, John Ngugi, and he's slowing down, and Castro is picking up on him.
But only a little bit each lap, and he's not gaining enough on every lap so far that we've been watching, that with 2 laps to go, he would catch him. But Ngugi is looking back, runs a little bit harder when he sees Castro there, and then slows down a little bit. But Castro has paid the price to try to catch him, too. He is not moving quite as well as he was before. But the gap now is only about 3 seconds. But Ngugi is not slowing down. He's setting a record for looking around, but I think it's because he realizes he's on the edge. If he tries that much harder, he'll really slow down. He's really right on the edge. He can't go any faster until he gets within about 300 meters of the finish. Then he can start to sprint, but right now he looks good. I think he's won it from here.
So it is John Ngugi, then behind him Domingos Castro, and 3:59 is Dieter Baumann, then it's Hansjörg Kunze. Sidney Maree is in that group, along with Buckner, Ignatov, and Doherty. Doherty almost tripped, and he now has dropped back. And now we're coming now to the bell lap.
Oh, and John Ngugi has stolen this race. He's starting to increase his lead.
1 to go. For the Kenyans, it would be a sweep at 800, 3,000. Steeplechase, 1,500, and 5,000. John Ngugi leading Domingos Castro of Portugal. Then is Dieter Baumann of West Germany. Hansjörg Kunze of East Germany. Sidney Maree has dropped back. He is not going to medal. The battle at the finish line will be for the bronze.
What a wonderful display of front running, gauging your effort. He was able to get ahead. John Ngugi was able to get ahead, recover at a fast pace, hold on, and be able to win this race from the front. This is really a great race.
And here comes Dieter Baumann going for the silver. He passes Castro. Hansjörg Kunze, there's the gold. Castro's going to be shut out. Oh, what a disappointment. He ran second, and then here comes Sidney Maree. He finishes 5th. Number 359, he has the silver. Hansjörg Kunze has the bronze. John Ngugi the gold. And there was Domingos Castro of Portugal, who ran so strong at second, tried to chase down Ngugi, and then he got nipped right at the wire. Sidney coming through for fifth. The time 13:11:70. And so the Kenyans have done it. They sweep at 800, the 3,000 steeple 1,500, and 5,000. John Ngugi has the gold. That's Domingos Castro. And I think, yes, he is just upset that he did not medal. Such an effort. And he let it get away from him right at the finish line. Back after these messages from your local station.